Hey everyone, it's Carrie. I just wanted to talk to all of you a little bit about animal abuse because I think that the more aware you are of the problem, the more people can take small steps to taking care of this problem, whether it be signing petitions or just spreading your knowledge onto other people. I think it's really important that we all take small steps to make a difference in all these animals' lives. Since they don't have a voice of their own, we need to speak for them. The first incident that I want to talk about involves the circus. The two circuses that I am calling out right now are the Ringling Brothers and the Royal King Circus. The Ringling Brothers document said that elephants were kept locked up and immobilized for the majority of their lives, including being chained up for up to 23 hours daily. One of their elephant trainers was actually arrested for thrusting a hot poker up an elephant's trunk, and they repeatedly hit the elephants with bull hooks to get them to perform the tricks that they are required to perform by the circus. Another case was the one filed against the Royal King Circus. In 1997, an 8-year-old elephant was found dead in San Antonio in a crammed trailer that housed 10 other animals and only had 2 small breathing holes, and it smelled of excrement and reached up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Another topic that I want to talk about is animal testing involving cosmetics and like Botox. They actually have this test called the LD50 test, which is lethal dose 50, in which they dose a bunch of rats and mice with the chemicals used to try to kill 50% of the mice. That's when they know that that's like the formula for the Botox. Also, cosmetic companies and many household products have been pumped into animals' stomachs, run onto their skin, squirted into their eyes, or forced inhalation. The Animal Welfare Act requires the labs to count the number of animals that they use in their tests, but the act excludes mice, rats, and birds, in which 80 to 95% of those animals are used for the experiments. The military tests on animals to test wound experiments, effects of chemical warfare, and radiation experiments. Agricultural companies do tests to try to produce more milk, eggs, meat, and wool, and educators use them to dissect for their classes. A lot of people think that testing on animals is necessary for medical progress, but that's not true because there has been a lot of recorded failures, such as 52% of the marketed drugs between 1976 and 1985 were found to be more dangerous to humans than the animals in which were tested. There was even a difference between mice and rats, in which 520 of the mice had no problems when having fluoride tested on them, when all 520 of the rats had developed cancer of the mouth and bone. And when animals are used to make fur coats, they typically are electrocuted, drowned, mutilated, or have their necks broken. And 1/4 of animals caught in steel traps chew off their own legs in order to escape. Puppy mills also are another form of animal cruelty. They usually house dogs in overcrowded and often unsanitary conditions, and puppies from puppy mills generally are diagnosed with respiratory infections, pneumonia, and hereditary diseases. And these are also very hard on the mothers, as they are forced to keep reproducing even like after they haven't fully healed after having their last litter of puppies. So this is really harmful for the moms, and they're usually just discarded afterwards. So I hope that you take this into consideration. Keep your kids away from the circus. Don't wear fur. Don't buy puppies from pet shops. Instead, you should adopt or save them from the animal shelter. But I really hope that this has taught you a thing or two, and that you'll go and try to help me and everybody else against animal abuse take small steps to eliminate this problem. Thank you for listening.